Good morning, grade 3 students. How are you? Welcome to a new English lecture. In this lecture, we're going to talk about grammar and writing. This is week 21, lecture number 3 of semester 2. What are the objectives covered in this template or in this lecture? We have to, number one, to differentiate between simple sentence and compound sentence. Combine two sentences using a coordinating conjunction. Use coordinating conjunctions properly and add comma before a conjunction. Now, which book can I use to practice? You can refer to your ISI English booklet pages 51 till 54. Simple and compound sentences. What is a simple sentence? A simple sentence shows one complete thought or idea. It has one subject and one predicate. For example, a cat chased a mouse. A cat chased a mouse. Now, in this sentence, I have subject, a cat, chased a mouse. This is the predicate. Now, I have subject, a cat, plus one predicate, chased a mouse. It gives me a simple sentence, one idea. Simple sentence. Let's practice. Read each group of words below. Write S if the group of words is a simple sentence. Draw a line between the subject and the predicate. Number one, my friend Mara likes snow. My friend Mara likes snow. Let's see, where is the subject? My friend. So I have to split the sentence into two parts, the subject and the predicate. Is this sentence a simple sentence? Yes, it is. So I write letter S. We build a snowman. We. Who build a snowman? We. So this is the subject. Build a snowman. This is the predicate. Okay? And it gives me a complete thought or idea. So it is a simple sentence. Cold and windy. What is cold and windy? It's unclear. So the subject is missing. It means it doesn't give me a complete thought or idea. Therefore, it's not a simple sentence. Number 4, my brother skated on the pond. Who skated on the pond? My brother. So I split the two parts of the sentence. This is the subject and this is the predicate. And I can say that this is a simple sentence because it gives a complete thought or idea. Number 5, threw snowballs at us. Who threw snowballs at us? We don't know. So also the subject is missing. So this one is not a simple sentence. Let's continue. Compound sentences. What are compound sentences? What is a compound sentence? It's actually two simple sentences or more, okay? But here I'm going to give an example of two simple sentences. And these two simple sentences, they are joined together by something called conjunction. Repeat after me, conjunction, conjunction. So two simple sentences joined together by a conjunction is called compound sentence. Now, what are these conjunctions? For example, and, but, or. These are the three conjunctions that we're going to learn or study about. And, but, or. There's one more thing. Before that conjunction, we should add a comma, and then the conjunction, comma, then the conjunction, comma, then the conjunction. For example, a cat chased a mouse. The mouse ran into the hole, just like Tom and Jerry. Now, how can I make these two sentences? A cat, this is the subject, chased a mouse, this is the predicate. A cat is subject, chased a mouse is the predicate. The mouse, this is the subject, ran into the hole, this is the predicate. Okay, now we need to join these two sentences together but we have to use a comma followed by but and or to join these two sentences. Which coordinated conjunction can best fit in this sentence? It is but. How do I join two sentences to become one sentence? A cat chased a mouse. I write the same words, a cat chased a mouse, comma, but the mouse ran into the hole. So here I have a cat, this is the subject, chased a mouse, this is another predicate, this is the predicate. In the second sentence I have another subject, another predicate, and then I join them together with the conjunction but. Now open your ISI booklet and let's do pages 51, 52 and 53. I'm not going to do these pages now. We will solve them during our Zoom, or you can solve them at home. Which of the following sentences are simple and which are compound? Check the jigsaw piece with the correct answer. So you have to read the sentence, and then if it's simple, write a check, or if it's a compound, write a check mark like that. Use the conjunctions and, but, or to complete the following sentences. Means you have to join the two sentences using one of these conjunctions. And the last one is read each sentence below. If it's a simple sentence, write simple sentence. If it's a compound sentence, rewrite it and add a comma, because the comma is missing in these sentences. Now we will move on to the writing part. What do we have in the writing? In the writing, we're going to write something called personal narrative. You know, personal narrative is a story that happened to you, something that happened to you. Everyone has a story that he or she would like to share with others. Now, what are the features of a personal narrative? First, it tells a true story. Okay, so it's not imaginative, it's not something that is fantasy, it's something real. It uses words as I, because you are telling your own story. Me, my, or we. For example, can I say that if I read the following: one time I visited the zoo, or once there was a witch, or one day I saw a flying house. Which one of these can be considered a personal narrative? Of course, A, because in B, there was a witch. So the story is about a witch. It's not about my experience. Second one day okay, I have I, but it says I saw a flying house. A flying house is not real, right? So this one is not considered a personal narrative, only A. Number 2, it uses time-ordered words. You have already practiced or learned about time-ordered words to tell events in order. Can I say that yesterday or last month? Can I say that these are time-ordered words? No. These are words related to time. What about first, next, then, and last? Yes, these are time-ordered words. If I write something about feelings, it has nothing to do with time-ordered words. Number 3. It includes dialogue or the words of the people in the story. If I say there was a turtle, where is the dialogue in this sentence? There's no dialogue. They all jumped at once. It also not dialogue. But when I say let's jump, I shouted. This is the dialogue. So it's the words that you say, and we usually write these words when we are writing a personal narrative. Number 4, it shares the writer's feelings about the experience. For example, you can say at the end, the trip was amazing. This is your experience. We made cookies. This is not about feelings, okay? The first one is about feelings, but the second one is not about feelings. I'm ready, exclaimed Jane. Now this one, it has feelings, okay? But it's not like the ending. You are not wrapping your feelings at the end of the story. What are we going to write about? Write about a time when you visited a park. What are you going to write about? You have to write when did you visit the park? With whom did you go? What did you do at the park? What things did you see? Do you think that parks are important? So we are going to write a narrative, a personal narrative text or paragraph by answering all these questions. First, we have to fill in the graphic organizer. We have introduction, when, where, and who. This is what we write in the introduction. For example, last year I went to Tyre National Park with my classmates. In the middle, I used time order words as we said before. First, we ate our snacks. Next, we played. Then we posed for a picture. At last, we went back to school. There's missing letter here. So in the middle, as you can see, we write what happened and what did you see or do. Now at the end, do you think parks are important? We answered the last questions. We say parks are very important because there's a massive place. It means a big place to play. And there are grand views to watch. Remember, grand means excellent or great. Now that we filled in the graphic organizer, we are going to write all these sentences in one paragraph. We can add more ideas. Last year, I start with indent, okay? And you can give it a title, okay? When you publish, here you should write the title. Last year, comma, I went to Tyre National Park with my classmates. It was my first field trip at school. Point. First, we sat together and ate our snacks. Next, we played on the monkey bars and we raced to the swings. I can see here we have a compound sentence. We played on the monkey bars and we raced to the swings. So these are two sentences joined together by coordinating conjunction and. We played hopscotch and took turns on the slides. Then we all sat on the benches for a picture. At last, the teacher counted us all and we went back to school. Now, at the end, we say parks are very important. They are made of a massive place for us to play and run. Parks have grand views to watch as well. So this is an example of what your writing can be. I want you all to practice writing like this. Try to use the graphic organizer, okay, that I have mentioned before, and show me your own ideas. This is the end of our video. Thank you a lot for watching and see you on Zoom.